Hey, Lee here, and welcome to the pull list for September 19th, 2012, presented by LongboxRadio.com. It is, of course, International Talk Like a Pirate Day. I will not do the pull list in a pirate voice, but know that I could have, should I have wanted to. Anyways, we have, coming from DC, a bunch of Zero issues. We have Catwoman Zero. Now, this can't be the original cover that we saw. There it is as was released, but I think they gave her more of a small of a back, because before she's had a huge ass on her shoulders, if I remember correctly. So they did actually alter that after the scrutiny of the internet. So there she is, still looking sexy as always, but a little more human in proportions. Moving on, we have Justice League number 0. We have Shazam busting through the cover there. Not Captain Marvel anymore, of course, now he's Shazam. But there he is, so it's going to be pretty cool. I did like the backstory that Justice League had going as a side story involving, I guess, with Billy West, Shazam, so that's pretty cool. Looking forward to that one. Supergirl number 0, pretty self-explanatory. Michael Green's still on it. Not much else to say about that book right now. Wonder Woman coming to us from Brian Azzarello, of course, and Cliff Chang. There it is. So, been a super fun book, as I said, as I realized that if you read it as a Japanese anime, it becomes a very entertaining, over-the-top, silly book, which is very enjoyable. So there's that right there. Moving on to Image Comics, we have Walking Dead 102, Something to Fear, is still going on. Of course, Rick wants to take some revenge for Glenn's death, understandably, and we're going to get to see him formulate a plan and how they're going to fight back here. So there it is, of course, from Robert Kirkman. Going over to Marvel, which had a pretty big week, we have Avengers 30. This is Bendis, really cool cover there, of course, winding down the AVX tie-in. Of course, Marvel Now is coming up, so probably one of the last Avengers issues, actually. So Avengers Academy right here. This is number 37, which I believe I was mistaken on the podcast or the pull list when I said that the last issue was the second last. This would actually be 37. I think it ends at 39. So we have metal on the cover there, looking super cool. That's a badass cover. I enjoy that one. So there's that right there. Moving on, we have Daredevil number 18, another cool cover. If anything, Daredevil's had some cool covers, and apparently some good innards as well, because it just keeps winning awards, and they have the Eisner thing actually in the corner there. So it's coming to us from Mark Waid, of course. Been a cool book. Spider-Man wraps up. This is 505 from Bendis and Michelli. A really cool summer event for Spider-Man. If you're a fan of either Ultimate Spider-Man or 616 Spider-Man, and who really isn't, this is definitely something to read. It's really, really cool, and probably the best follow-up to Death of Spider-Man in the Ultimate Universe that we've had. So there's that right there. Speaking of Ultimate Spider-Man, this is issue 15, Into the United We Stand crossover thing. That's from Bendis, of course. We have Miles Morales, who was told by Captain America last issue that he would be trained up much like Peter was supposed to be before he was shot and killed. Ultimates number 15, of course, Marvel went on to spoil 16 already, which is from next month, regarding Captain America and what happens to the United States after the event. But I won't spoil that here. This is number 15. We got Thor looking like a badass on the cover. Super cool. Still following, so that's Divided We Fall, but Spider-Man's already in United We Stand, so I guess one comes before the other. I don't know how that works. Venom number 25, coming to us from Bunn, of course. Venom has been possessed by demons, and or Flash has possessed Venom. It's a really weird kind of story here, but pretty cool all the same. And of course another book that's kind of winding down, heading into Marvel now, so there's that. And this week I picked up myself a little extra goodie, and I think it's been out for a couple weeks already, so I'm late to the party on this one, but Doctor Strange Season 1 right there. Super cool. I like how the Season 1 books feel. You can almost like take a nap on them. Greg Pak, Emma Rios right there. Emma Rios, whose art I just adore. She did Cloak and Dagger for Spider Island recently, and that's kind of when I really got turned on to her stuff and stuff like that, but super cool. Hold on, let me just, like, fits Doctor Strange perfectly. She has a very whimsical style. It's very, just very otherworldly, and it really lends itself to the character. Cloak and Dagger was excellent as well, so Emma Rios, probably like my top 10 artists that if I see the name on, I have to buy it immediately, and that's what I did here. And of course, Doctor Strange is a badass character anyways, so looking forward to reading this one, actually. And it has a Defenders rather, issue 1 in the back by Matt Fraction, so you get a double helping of badass art. So, cool stuff. That is the pull list for this week. Me and Rob are going to try to get another episode of LBR out sometime this week as well. If Rob is watching this, that's the first time he's heard of that. Past that, Mike is still busy with school, so we'll try to get something out to you, try to get the comic book news covered, because we do have Marvel Now coming up, and there's lots to talk about regarding that. But past that, that is the pull list for this week. Thank you for watching. See you next week.